Alright, hello and welcome to the very first Team Focus episode. In this series, we aim to highlight scrims between two teams, and in this gameplay, we have Deception versus Vibe. This is for Esports Revolution. I'm Borno, and joining me is the host of Halo Hour, Johnny5. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm really excited for this game. We are going with Onyx Flag, I believe, from the
We are
start.
Onyx Flag.
Uh,
There are no power weapons on this map. First team to 5 flags will win. There's an OS top mid which spawns every 2 minutes once you pick it up. Other than that, let's just get into the game, and we will be starting out with Warlord from Team Deception. Warlord, very known in the community. Everybody knows Stu, and I think everybody knows who Deception are, considering they recently came second in the I-49, the pre-I-49 Cup, and lost to a pretty good French team, which is unfortunate. However, we expect them to do fixings at the next event.
Jumping on board with Warlord now. Funny that there's no power weapons on this map, but this OS is very important. Warlord gets one kill there. He's unlucky not to stop Frag B. Gets great shots over the cross of the map there. And manages to get a kill just before he died, or help his teammate. That was good.
We're now on board with Adversary, Jack Jericho. A very good player in my eyes. He's improved dramatically since I teamed with him in Reach, and now he's on the team which could potentially get top 6. Now, we both played him multiple times online, Rob. What is your opinion of this up-and-coming player?
Are we talking about Adversary?
Yep.
Um, in all honesty, I think he does have some improving to do, but that's mainly just because of his age. But as young players go, you know, this guy, eventually this team in general will probably be the best team in Europe because they're so young, they're so talented, they've got a great sponsor behind them now, and there's no reason why these guys can't win an event as this team is at the moment.
And that's sponsored to be Rain Esports, who powers this media hub revolution. As we get on, oh, he gets a stick there.
Great stick, absolutely clutch stick right there.
Looks like they're going to run this gold. I interrupted myself there because of that superb stick on Septic, and now looks like they're running a flag gold.
If they put pressure on the green spawn, this is definitely going to be a cap. Like a lot of teams in this situation forget to slay. There's going to be someone beelining their green. Yep, there he is. Beelining their flag already. Like I said, it's just about putting pressure on that spawn when you're pulling a cap. If they slay again, I know he's dropped this flag, but if they keep slaying, they should still get this cap.
On board with Warlord again. Looks like he's going in for the touch. And all they need to do now is recover it and just basically bait Vibe. Because as you see, there were 2 guys of gold there. Look like they're trying to make a move on the flag. They know they have to at least return it or touch it at least to keep the flag alive and keep the game intense. But that is the first cap by Warlord there. 1-0. Deception versus Vibe on XCTF.
Great shots by Respectful cross map. That's not easy to do. Now 3 of Vibe caught in green cuts. If they slay again here, this should be another cap, I'm pretty sure.
Respectful, another young talent in the community.
Great shots there.
Keeps the flag alive, does a superb job of staying alive and keeping the flag going. On board with Mose, had a little bit of OS left, using that little bit of OS to absolutely destroy the members of Vibe, or at least distract them. Stu picks up that kill as we are now on board with him as he gets a beat down, and they have put in that second flag, 2-0 immediately. Only 3 minutes into this game, or nearly 2.5 minutes, excuse me, and Deception are already 2-0 over the current Halo 4 European Champions Vibe. Are you surprised?
A little bit. Obviously, Vibe are the champions, but then again, you know, these guys they've practiced a lot. They're probably definitely the most dedicated team at the moment, and you know, watching these guys, you just see what practice and a decent connection, some people would say, you know, it helps. And this is paying off right now. They literally got Vibe looking like they're not organised, they're not sure what they're doing.
Now on board of Adversaries, he's running flag gold. Sees all his teammates there. They need to cover him here, or he's not going to get this cap. Or he gets it to the gold cuts, or the gold tree as it's called. And now looking to hopefully capitalise on this. And then now on board with Warlord as he's sitting on their window. Pushing out straight away. Knows they're going to spawn green. Straight on the spawns. Deception just... They always are aggressive on spawns. And that's something you have to do in Halo anyways. They just don't don't hesitate whatsoever.
Aggression's really important on this map, and like many other maps on Halo 4, aggression is really important. You can sit back and soak up the pressure, but if you're really aggressive, you flip the map on teams, and they literally, you know, cannot handle the pace that you're setting the game at, and that's what's important. That's what Deception do really, really well.
On board with Respectful. Got the important OS, cleaned them out of green. Unlucky to get the flag kill there. Could have been a nice little run for them if you'd been able to kill the guy on the gold cuts, but as you can see on his death screen, 3 guys at gold. This should be an easy slaying for Deception.
He was a bit hasty, I think, a bit too quick with the flagpole just then when he had OS. Maybe should have just waited a little bit longer, maybe 5 seconds or so for his team to push up, get the map control, and then run that flag. But it looks like they're escorting it anyway. Will Vibe overextend to try and stop it, or will they try and go for map control?
I think the sensible play here to go for map control, because as you see, Stu puts in that third flag cap for Deception to go up 3-0 in this game. And Vibe just need to get they need to get map control, then they need to organize a push in order to get some kind of flag run going, because right now they have not had control once, and when they have had control, Deception have just been all over them and been able to get them off it quickly.
This was a classic example just a minute ago. Zyrus was the first one off spawn. He pushed the top green on his own. They didn't soak up the pressure. They tried to be aggressive, or Zyrus did anyway. But then he got caught out, and then the rest of Vibe got caught trying to save him and trying to stop him from dying. So you have to push up together. If you're going to make a push, it can't be single pushes. It has to be a double push, unless someone is going for a cheeky flank around the back or underneath this map. That can work as well. So
still on board with Respectful here. Looks like he's going to help out Jack, his adversary. Top green.
Respectful might find himself last guy alive here. He just needs to stay alive and give his team a chance to... He's going to try and stop his flag guy first of all, stagger the run.
OS is
Vibe are going to get OS, that's really important. It's a really important OS from Vibe. At 4-0 down, they needed that.
That's the first OS they've got since the beginning, which I have to point out. Deception have got the OS every single time other than that time in the beginning, and it pays off. It's definitely been paying off because they've got 4 flag caps out of it.
Obviously it's really important for OS, obviously. You know, if they do get OS, they don't seem to be shutting the OS guy down. Like, if you get 2 or 3 guys from different directions just melting that OS, you know, give it a couple of seconds and his OS will be gone. But even when Deception pick up the OS, he seems to just get, you know, be allowed to be aggressive with it and pick off like 1 kills at a time sort of thing. So
nice 2 kills there, top green from Brandon. Takes out Fragbeat, and I think it was Septic. He's now focusing on the guy top gold. No hesitation. He knows he's got to get him off top gold. He's pushing in heavily. They clean up the guy at gold. And now just on the spawners. And he gets another nice kill there on Zyrus. Vibe just don't look in this game at all. Nice thruster pack move there to get away from the grenade. He gets a double kill out of it. And now Deception are moving this final flag. Possibly.
I can't see them stopping this flag, to be honest. Respectful's in a good position to slow them down, distract them. Oh, Vibe get a touch on the flag though. Stu's going to look to use this flag as well. He's not scared of slaying with the flag. That's what a lot of like younger players and newer players in this community forget. You have got a pistol in your hand. Stu likes to use it. He's unlucky not to get the kill on Hybrid there. He's going to die with the flag eventually, but he did some work with that flag. I was impressed.
On board with Mose. Probably one of the... Probably out of every single one of them, one of the guys, other than Respectful, who's kind of not necessarily known in the community. I've played with him a couple of times. The kid's got a lot. The kid's got talent. Definitely a big star in the future.
Mose is a great player. The only thing that lets Mose down is a little bit immature. But then again, that's why we're in video games, because we're all a little bit immature, okay? This guy's going to be a great player now, and he's going to be a great player in the future as well. Respectful is mainly known for being an FFA online champion. But obviously, as you can see, Deception are winning 4-0 right now. Mose is just walking across top mid, no fear whatsoever, so aggressive. You know, this team, you know, with Respectful, like I was saying, it's a very young team. I think Stu may be the oldest player at 18 years old. You know, they're an inspiration, and it shows in this game. Look at the aggression here from Mose. Like, he might get caught out a little bit, but You know, he's showing intent. He wants to go forward.
He stayed alive for so long. He stayed alive for a whole minute, and Vibe just have not shut him down once.
And look at how good Deception are at getting on Vibe's flag. It's so easy for them, it seems, not to, you know, try and sit at top green. As soon as they get map control, they're happy to push forward and onto the other team's base.
I was finally taken down after that long run. On board again with Respectful. He's baiting this flag bottom mid. He knows Vibe we're going to probably rush in it. As you can see, Septic's bottom green. Just keeping him off it, doesn't need to bait it. A little bit of desperation there from Vibe as that flag. They should have just probably let it go, considering it was the spot it was in, rather than just going for it. Because now Deception have map control, they're on the spawns. That's 3 dead for Vibe, and the last guy is Hybrid on their flag. On board with Mose, takes down, that was Septic on the flag, excuse me. And now he's running it bottom gold. This should be the last cap.
And look at that pressure. They're pressuring the green spawn straight away. The guys made a call out. He said, I'm going to pull it gold. He pulled it to gold, and they all pressured the spawn.
Nice
Bit of a sponge there from Mose, but this is going to be game.
And that is the first game. Wow, Deception looking super strong in that first game. They beat Vibe 5-1 on the next CTF.
Welcome back, guys. This is going to be game 2, obviously, of Deception versus Vibe. We are on Haven Slayer. As everyone knows by now, I should know, the sniper will spawn on open ramp, and then cheekily under open ramp there's a nice jetpack. That's not been utilised really in the European community. And then obviously overshield spawns on top Mohawk. And this will be interesting to see. I believe we're jumping on board with Warlord. It'll be really interesting to see what Deception strat here is off the start. It's normally a 2v2 push.
Yep, look for both teams to get top mid and OS control straight away. Controlling snipe is crucial, but the OS on this map, on any map, is vital because you can just walk through the teams and basically be that anchor that can break setups. Already we have a kill from Stu.
Vibe just sent one to top middle there off the start. That is a really interesting strat. Either way, it didn't pay off because I believe Deception got OS and now they've got snipe. So that was a strange one.
Maybe a new strat they were trying out.
They're pushing the spawn straight away. They're so aggressive on them spawns. This is so important on this map. Like, if you do have top middle control, you know, you don't want to hang around there. You want to push into the spawns, like so, and you want to pin them in and cut them off and really close in on it.
On board with Mose, he's on Blue Street. A little bit of cheeky teabag there from Zyrus we've seen, taking out a couple of members of Deception and making them know about it.
That was a cheeky teabag. Maybe someone had a little bit of a choke.
Maybe trying to get into their heads a little bit. As we know, as you mentioned, they are a young team, so maybe it can affect their mental game. Still on board of Mose as he spawned bottom open, making his way up to close, trying to help out his team.
It's a really interesting move that he just made. He spawned bottom open and he just walked all the way to close, and it looks like he's going to get a kill for it, I reckon. Yeah, catches Zyrus there. I don't think he's going to get away here, but he'll try. That's unlucky.
On board of Adversary now, as he's top mid, or blue plat as most people know it by. Now, we've mentioned that this team is young and they're up and coming, but what makes them so dangerous?
I hope that we see Respectful with a sniper in his hand at some point in this game. I think when that guy's got a sniper in his hand, he is dangerous. Stu, I think, is the backbone of this team. He's the most experienced. Yeah, he's the oldest, not by much, obviously. But I think that's where the danger lies. Jack and Mose, Adversary and Mose, they know how to handle themselves. I think this might be Adversary's 7th event coming up. Maybe 6th, I'm not sure. But he's quite well experienced for a young lad. And I think this is Mose, might be his 1st or 2nd event. Maybe I think it's his 2nd. I think he went to EGL9. Them guys know how to handle themselves. So yeah, most of the power and the fear does come from Warlord and Respectful. We jumping on board Respectful. Like I said, he's got the snipe in his hand. So we're going to see what he can do with this now.
On Blue Street, Johnny Five's hyped him up as a superb sniper, and he is definitely a superb sniper.
There's one.
Takes down Hybrid.
There will be more.
Oh, gets a nice body shot to make a guy absolute bottom closed. Still got the sniper in his hands. Just watching, looking for a face to take, mainly. Gets a nice body shot. Jack cleans him up. And now he gets a Mohawk again. Gets a nice kill. I want to double kill with a snipe.
Beautiful double kill. He was on the back foot. You know, in that situation where you've got to switch between weapons and you're picking up different random weapons, it's so hard to keep composure, and I normally just choke balls, but he did really good there. He's caught Septic off guard as well. I think this is a spree of 7 maybe now. No, that's the killing spree there, so he gets cleaned up eventually, but he did some work with that sniper.
On board with Mose. He tries to stay alive, bottom blue. Just back on the little sniper point. Even if like you're not the best sniper in the world and you don't get headshots all the time, taking body shots there, taking body shots is crucial. As we saw, Respectful, he didn't always get a headshot, but he made people one shot, so it forced them to back down and also easy kills. Mose just challenges fearlessly.
Crazy challenge from Mose, absolutely crazy. I don't know what the Vibe should have had him cleaned up. There was 2 members of Vibe. I think he'd already previously took shots before he jumped out. Respectful just grabbed overshield again. Deception, you know, keeping up that trait of grabbing every overshield. Doing good damage with it here.
Falls off the map, unfortunately, but takes out Hybrid before he goes, taking him with him.
He did fall off the map there. That was unfortunate. He did quite a lot of damage with it either way. He got 1 kill. He might have made someone else a little bit weak, so it wasn't all bad, but that was a huge fall off the map there from Respectful.
On board with Warlord. The backbone of the team, to quote Mr. Johnny 5 here.
He took shots, Stu, and then he ran away, and now he's on being aggressive, chasing people, not letting people get away. He's going to wait, get his shields back. I think if he pushes Red Street, they're going to expect it a little bit, though. He's going to get called out.
He's always a sneaky beaver, Mr. Stu, or Warlord, I should say. He always manages to get behind you and just sprints behind you and just absolutely no fear. He's got a plan, he'll take it.
He just absolutely destroyed Hybrid. Hybrid known for having the best shot in the EU community at the moment, and Stu just absolutely destroyed him. You are right though, Stu is one of them players, likes to get in behind people, loves a cheeky flank. Always see him with his head down, just, you know, pushing up the map. He's not a passive player, I don't think, at all.
His BR is amazing as well. Did you see how many kills he's just got?
Stu has got an absolutely great aim, and he can snipe. A perfect all-rounder, literally a perfect all-rounder. And it's showing now. We're on 46-39 to Deception. I'm pretty sure they're going to win this game. I think Vibe will try and slow it down. It's 46-40 right now. I think they'll try and slow it down, try and pick up a few kills, maybe catch someone slipping. I think they're on Red Street. Vibe need to get off Red Street.
Deception can smell the blood in the water. They're pushing in heavily.
This is going to be a game. They're going to close in. Last 2 players are going to be on red. And that's the game. That's all she wrote.
That is all she wrote. Deception taking another 1 off 5. 50-40 on Haven TS. That was impressive. That was almost as impressive as the first game. Maybe even more.
They were there for each other, you see, like they were willing to run from bottom open to bottom closed to help a teammate out. You know, it's a really good game. It was a little bit closer than what I thought it was going to be in the end. Vibe did well to pull it back.
Alright guys, the next game we'll be playing is Station 9 Extraction. There are rockets top mid, they come up every 3 minutes. You got 5 extraction points, jetpack down on the jetpack ramp. First team to extract 5 points will win the game. The first one is top mid, then it's bottom green, top yellow, top green, and then bottom gold before going back to top mid if the game were to go on after that. This game type is heavily based on teamwork, and these 2 teams, if they play it on form, it should be a good game. Hopefully it's a good game. On board with Mose in the beginning. Just getting top mid and rocket control is crucial at the beginning of the game. It can get you to the first arm quite easily and then get on the spawners. Don't know what Septic was doing there, just doing a blind rush to rockets. And Mose gets a double kill and they're going to get his first extraction.
You would expect Vibe to win this, seeing as I think their teamwork should be better, seeing as, you know, 3 out of 4 of them won the last Halo competition, well, the last EGL Halo competition in Europe. So I really would expect Vibe to win this. Their teamwork This game type all comes down to teamwork. It's not that complicated. There's not that many routes. There's only a few ways you can flank from. You know, sneaky players don't necessarily get rewarded on this map. You can catch people off guard still, but
I'm a little bit shocked. I was expecting Vibe to come out with a little bit more energy than that. They just seemed like they just didn't know what they were doing. They're basically made to look like random fours. Still on board with Warlord. And Deception will get this first extraction. Now Station 9, it's a map that I think is everybody's favourite map. And I don't think I've seen any team struggle on this. I don't know how you feel about it, Johnny, but I think it's one of the, other than Element, it's the most skilled map in the whole game.
it's just one of them maps where the team who has the best communication, you know, like I said, the game type's not that complicated. There's not that many places to flank. It was a fan favourite, it might not be anymore, and that's just because more people are learning how to play it. And to be honest, it all comes down to communication and teamwork. You cannot push alone, you have to push with people, you have to be synced, you have to be organised, and that's the way to win a Station 9 extraction.
On board with Jack here. As he's tried to stop the Vibe push bottom blue. Back on with Warlord. He needs to prevent them. They've only got 13 more seconds and this extraction is theirs. He just needs to stay alive on green table, which he does by taking out Cyrus. And he's staying alive on green table, making sure they don't get the extraction. Pushing in heavily, and Deception get the extraction. And a cheeky little teabag there from Stu, shooting Hybrid's body, making him know that he is not the best shot in the community. Warlord is. Still on board with Stews, he's on the...
He was on land there. That was an absolutely phenomenal kill from across map. That was huge. That was huge.
Still staying alive here is Mr. Stew. There's currently 2 dead for Vibe. Now they gotta watch the table spawns, because a lot of the time teams on this map, when the extraction is top yellow or top green, you preferably want to spawn your team down on the table, because it's the easiest point to get to the extractions if it was going to be extracted. And if that is the case, it's just easy kills.
Deception taking an early lead. Completely loving Deception's work here. Like I said, I thought Vibe might take this. I really did. I thought it was their game type, but
you never know. I mean, we have seen comebacks in the past. We have seen amazing comebacks, I should say, where teams have been down 4-0 and come back to win it 5-4. But it just really depends on the teamwork at the end of the day.
Vibe are going to make it 2-1, so that's the start. They brought that back. Someone wasted a cheeky rocket there. I think they were getting a little bit hasty. Adversary covering the door there so we can get the arm. That's a really clever play.
This Deception squad, their teamwork is flawless.
I wouldn't say flawless, but it is impressive. It is impressive. I will tell you that much. They have beat so many of the top teams. You know, people really like to underestimate this team. You know, they are inexperienced compared to, you know, like the top 4, I suppose, and maybe a couple of teams in the top 6 as well. But you know, they've got some great predictions, man. Like a lot of people saying they could win it. A lot of people saying, you know, they're definitely going to finish, you know, 3rd. So.
Yeah, I heard they were the online god squad from a couple of people.
A lot of people like to say that. I think they use it as an excuse because this team is practiced at the end of the day. They are gelling, they're playing every night. And that's the way to go about it. People ask me all the time, you know, how do I get good at Halo? Yeah, I don't know why they're asking me, because I'm not any good at Halo, but...
Oh, don't say that. You're still a good player, Johnny. There's no need to just down your skills. I mean, you may have made some like not bad placements in the past, but there's no point in improving. You just got to be online every day and practice.
This is it. This is what this team is doing. This is exactly the attitude this team are taking. Just play loads, play anyone, and play for all hours godsend, and that's the way to do it.
On board with Mose.
Great shots on Mose. He's going to run away, stay alive, doing work. No ego about him. Didn't want to challenge that. He knew he had to get away. Great shots on set tick again. He's going to challenge this. Gets the kill. Might get away here. Unlucky. Brandon may have got the D there. I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know who he was, but he was a little weak. Maybe the pressure is finally getting to this team. I highly doubt it though. Still on board with Mo's. Looks like they're going to lose this extraction. They now need to just make an organized push. They get rockets. This should be crucial for them. If they play it right, they should be able to get this extraction back.
That was a crazy push by Hybrid. Maybe he didn't know the rocket guy was behind him. That's going to be 2 dead from Vibe at least. They're going to be. I think they're going to get a little bit sandwiched. Respectful made an absolutely great play just then. Absolutely great play. He needed to reload them rockets. Ran away while reloading. Turned around and traded. And he's going to get his team to convert. Loving his work.
Man, I wish I could do that.
That was a great play. That was something that you don't see often. People will. I would choke in that situation, or I would try and go for some crazy like double beatdown effort, and probably just die and give the other team the rockets. But
is it just like the whole kind of like montage clip comes into the deal? Because this team they play for the win, they don't play for montage clips, and if it comes up, it comes up.
I think a lot of people see their names and they know who they're coming up against, and you know they like to challenge these players for some reason. You know these players have proven themselves. Jack didn't prove himself with his carbine skills there, but then again. You know,
bit of a troll, maybe.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of a troll. Yeah, maybe just letting the team know that I'll try and take 2 of you on with the carbine.
If he'd have got it, it would have been the cheekiest of double kills that we've seen so far in this series. Brandon just trying to stay alive, prevent it from the extraction. There's only this. Wow, they're on Vibe again. Vibe just. They have not made any decent pushes except for a couple when they've actually got the extraction, but they don't look prepared for Deception at all. They just don't look like they're ready to take on the beast that is Deception right now.
I thought Respectful was going to get caught out there. He got caught sprinting into top middle. He nearly got punished for it. Vibe ended up getting killed before converting this extract. So
still on board with Respectful. He finally gets taken down by Hybrid from top yellow door. And now Vibe are flooding top mid on the spawns and trying to get this extraction because they're all top mid, as you saw on Brandon's desk screen, as we are still on board with him.
That was a really, really strange play from Deception there. They had the convert top middle, and for some reason they abandoned top middle and just said, you know, Vibe, here you go, there's top middle, and Vibe literally got the convert straight away. I think they tried to sit back at green. But that was predictable, and it didn't pay off. So a little bit of top mid control, you know, would have helped them out a lot more there.
Still on board Respectful here.
He's having a fight with the hard light shield. Gets the kill eventually. Can he stay alive? Gonna get a kill. Never mind, stay alive. Double
Jesus
kill.
Christ, man!
So
How did he
aggressive.
not die?
So aggressive. Still get another kill.
You know, I come up against players all the time when they use a highlight shield, and it's just so frustrating when they're one shot and then they put it up, and you just got to run in and sprint to beat them down, and then they just pull out the highlight shield and just beat you down straight away. So frustrating.
Jack being patient with rockets. This is game. If Jack just stays patient, doesn't let them make a solid push, this is game.
25 seconds left on this extraction. Oh, he dies top green. There's two top green. Right now on just Jack's death screen. Deception are going to be on that like an absolute rash.
They cut down the momentum there. They listen to call-outs there. Reactions are really, really, really good.
Jack's the only guy allowed to stop the extraction. If he does this, they should win it. He stops the extraction dead. Clutch play.
Does he get the double? Bit of lag there. Save Septic. He goes down, and that's game.
That is the game. 5-1 Deception over Vibe.
Rio in the series. That was huge. That was absolutely huge from Deception.
Alright, man. That has been first episode of Team Focus with Deception versus Vibe. Be sure to check out future Team Focus episodes in the future where we'll be highlighting some scrims from the top teams in Europe and possibly around the world. So keep it locked.